Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be checking out another very nice set of darts from Marc Kerr of Lovedarts, and these are the Lovedarts Alien. Now you may remember the previous model was the Predator, so we've got an Alien versus Predator theme going on here. We've got the kind of red aggressive kind of style of the Predator darts, and these are the kind of cold calculated icy blue killer of the Alien. I'll put a link up in the description where you can get them from, so let's check them out. I'm reviewing the 23 gram version, the 95% tungsten. They're also in 21 and 25 gram. There is no soft tip. The retail for the UK £84.99, for Europe £89.99, and for the rest of the world it's £94.99. So as you can see, it comes in this cardboard packaging, again very nicely done, and just tells you on the back what's inside. So get them out. You got a EVA foam inlay, come out. And the darts come supplied with the Lovedarts short white nylon stems with the black text on, and you've got the Lovedarts cracked ice standard shape flights, which have got that kind of like silica feeling coating on. And there you go, we'll have a close look at the darts now. The darts fit with the diamond etch points. It's kind of like a short torpedo style barrel. You've got a tapered nose, kind of gets chunky and flares out, and then it sort of like tapers a bit towards the midsection. It almost creates like a very elongated subtle scallop around there, but as you get past the midsection it just tapers out very slightly on the rear section there. And very nice looking dart again from Marc, and as you can see it's got the blue tie coating on, and it's got a mixture of kind of like a shark style grip, but obviously you've got them quite wide sections cut out, and then around the mid part you've got that Hex Chasm grip, which was like on the Predator darts, but kind of fits in the fingers nicely there. But obviously I'm a front gripper, so for me it is quite grippy there, and also for rear grippers get a little bit more grip, especially with the cutouts there creating all those little edges, but we'll see it in the super close-up just now. And fitted with the Lovedarts short nylon stems and the standard shape cracked ice flights, which has got the see-through section in the middle. And I don't know whether you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but it's got that kind of like textured feel on the flight, so very nice it is. And that's the full setup. We'll have a super close look at the barrels now. So you've got a tapered nose, as you can see, and you've got these kind of like circular cutouts, and then as you get into the chunky part of the front of the barrel, it kind of like flares out a little bit, and you've got this shark style grip with these milled out sections. And obviously with that being milled out, as you can see there, you've got like lots of little corners of the shark grip, so you do feel all them little corners, and gives you a fair bit of grip actually. And then on the midsection you've got the Hex Chasm grip, and that's got these, obviously as you can see, hexagonal shaped cutouts, and then there's kind of like a circular indent in the mid part. Again, it's got the blue titanium coating contrasting with the silvery tungsten. So that's the midsection, and then on your rear section it kind of flares out just a little bit at the end of the barrel, and again it mirrors the front, but obviously in the opposite direction. The milled out sections are starting wide and then going thin, and the shark grip starts thin and then goes wide, but obviously it's narrower on the rear section. But there you go, there's the super close look at the Lovedarts Alien. The darts fit with the black coated diamond etched points, 28mm. There's a slight taper at the front, and again it's approximate measurements. The circle section 4.6, and then you've got the kind of like wide milled sections with the shark grip 13.3 millimeters. Around the mid section you've got the Hex Chasm grip 14.5 millimeters, and then more of the milled sections with the shark grip on the end 13.6 millimeters. Length is 46 millimeters and widest is 7.65 millimeters. 23 grams exactly. 23 grams exactly again. And 23 grams exactly, so that's really good. Perfectly matched. And full setup 24.64 grams. So here's the balance with just the barrels only, and this is the balance with the supplied setup. So I think that front section is the grippiest at 7.5. Alright, let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'll try with my right arm first. If the elbows aren't too much, then I'll just switch to the left. But I have been rubbing it and trying to get it stretched and warmed up a little bit, but it doesn't really always help. So we'll see. Not too bad, but it'll probably start aching more as I go along. Oh. Treble 1 champion. But it's got that nice front weighted feel, which I like, so it's definitely a plus point for me. Also, with it not being a very long barrel as well, that just kind of helps with the front balance. But it is quite grippy on that front section. Those milled out parts that have got the blue coating on, because of the shark grip, it creating quite a lot of little edges there. So it may take you by surprise at first, but I think as long as you have quite a light touch on it, you should be alright. Put a little bit too much pressure on and I think you'll find it sticking into your fingers. Oh, that's painful. But yeah, definitely grippy there. A nice balance. So I'm going to try the midsection now. So I'm on that Hex Chasm grip, so obviously the barrel gets a little bit thinner there. Oh, it's just the pain in my arm that it's just one more try. But that is similar to the grip that was on the Predator darts, so less grippy than the front part, but it's still not a bad level of grip. Oh, nearly got it on the last one. Treble 1 champion again. But I think mid grippers should be quite happy with that all the same. Still has a slightly front weighted feel from there, so I'll try it right on the rear section now. Now, it's kind of strange because I find the front, even though it's like the same kind of grip, I find the front feels just a little bit more grippy. Maybe because it's a little bit more chunky, I don't know, and the gaps kind of, well, yeah, the wider gaps on the blue part, so that's possibly why. Oh, didn't fly so good on that one, but oh, that one was better. Oh, and I think I got the hang of it on the last two there. They were going through the air very nice. But yeah, I think it's definitely just a little bit less grippy on the end section there. Oh, come on. Almost went. Lost it now. But yeah, when I get my release right from the rear grip, it's flying quite good there. I'm just going to leave it there because my elbow's out. Actually, one second, I'll have a go with my left. I'll try it from the mid part with the left grip. Oh, it went quite smooth, that. Not too bad at all, that. Oh, I'm starting to get better with the left, but it still doesn't feel right. It just feels so weird. But yeah, another very nice dart from Marc, the Lovedarts Alien. If you're a front gripper, very nice front weighted feel, and if you like a lot of grip, then you'll probably like that front section. Mid grippers, bit less grippy, but still very nice, and just kind of still a nice balance there. But for rear grippers, if you like a front weighted dart, again, I'd say definitely give it a try. I didn't do it too bad there, considering my elbows knackered. But I'll put the link up in the description to Marc's site where you can get a set. So that's the end of the video. I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.